So, today is July 14th, 2025, and this is Monday. This is today's trade setup breakdown, and I definitely had to document this since today I reached one of my milestone goals in trading. And yeah, let's break this down. So, here I was at work basically. By this time, it was like 7 a.m. So I was just seeing the market. This is NASDAQ, by the way, on the 5 minute. And basically, I noticed that there was a little support right here. And I saw price coming down. Then right here, it came back up, broke this little high, but still was under this last key level high. So I just waited to see what would happen and to get a better setup. Also, 3MAs are going across price. So it wasn't really when 3MAs is going across price, it usually price is consolidating. It's not really trending. And the strategy that I use, which is supply and demand, is mainly for when the market is trending. So I just waited to I was patient, waited to see a better, cleaner setup to approach. So here I saw price broke this high and it broke this recent high, this last high, right? And price just kept pushing up, creating this demand zone right here. Right from there, 3MAs would begin to line up, and from there I was just waiting for price to come back down to the demand zone, either reject from it or break it, and it was going to tell me either if the price is, if the trade is valid to take or if the trade is invalid. From there we just waited, price came down. I kind of went too fast, but price came down with this one candle. It touched the zone and rejected kind of off this 50 MA line, which is the red line. And from here, I was just waiting for a break a candle. So I have my entry just here, ready, set up. Have my stop loss around here, and I was just waiting for the next break of candle high to get in on the trade. Right, this candle came in, and before it closed like this, it was already pushing up, and like on my MT4, the candle broke that high, so I got in the trade. But on TradingView, for some reason, it just didn't. So I was still in the trade even though I got in early. And I got in super high from the zone where I was supposed to get at, but we was in the trade at this point. So from here, we were just waiting to see what price does. And price was basically just consolidating in my zone, came back to drawdown, almost hit my stop loss, and right here started pushing back. Boom. Then around here, this was like what 9 a.m. 9 a.m. came in, volume started picking up, and price began to push up. I had my take profit at 2 to 1, so I was risking 400 to make 800 in this trade. And from here, price we just playing around too much. We just fucking playing around. And then around 9:20, price began picking up, literally like 10 minutes before the New York Stock Exchange opened. So right here, my target was 2 to 1 right here, but I actually had my take profit on my MT4. Whoa. I had my take profit on my MT4 at 3 to 1. So like right here, which is basically 3 times. I was aiming for 3 times my risk, right? So from here, I was just waiting, and I was kind of skeptical because when the New York Stock Exchange opened, which is at 9:30, price usually tends to grab liquidity, and then it can either just go against you and stop you out and then go in your favor, or just go in your favor fully and hit your take profit and you make good amount of money for the day. So basically here I just kept holding. Then 925 came in, a lot of volume started pushing up. By this time, price was already above my 1 to 1 and about to hit my 2 to 1 risk to reward. So by this time I already moved my stop loss like halfway. Um, yeah, I think it was like halfway or like around here near break even basically. To assure that if when the next candle comes in, that price does not stop me out at my full risk, and if it does go up, it hits TP, and if it doesn't, I didn't really take a big loss for the day. So we just waited, and 9:30 hit, boom, and then this candle, it basically opened up, and then it started pushing up like crazy, and it was pushing, 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 and it hit my TP3, my take profit 3, which was the goal. I was supposed to get out right here, right? But since the candle was pushing up like crazy, I was like, you know what? Let me hold it a little bit, see how much I can squeeze out this trade. And that's not good. That's not a good habit to build. I was not supposed to do that. I was supposed to just get out as soon as take profit 2 got hit, which is 2 times my risk. But honestly, I was trying to reach this milestone goal, which is basically $1,000 for the day. And today was that day. Today was literally that day that I made $1,000 in basically 50 minutes, less than an hour. And I don't know what to say, man. I worked hard for this. I worked hard to get to this point, and I just had to document this because it's been years. And no, this is not a demo account. This is not a funded account. There's an actual live account with my real money in the trading account. You know, so I've been trading for like 4 years now. Well, mainly 4 years since I took it serious, but I knew about trading for 5 years already. And trust me, it took a while to get to this point and be able to hit this milestone, not just by risking and over risking my account more than I should have, so like I was really grinding and like hustling to get to this point and doing it the correct way. And finally, today was that day. So I'm fucking proud of myself. We managed to do it. TP3 got hit at 9:30 when the New York Stock Exchange opened, and after that, bro, my trade got closed out, and yeah, and then the next candle opened and price started like you know piking around, doing its thing, but I was already out the trade, and then from there, boom, price fucking just basically grabbed liquidity all the way up here, and then tanked. So if I would have stayed holding, I would have lost, but it's cool. It is what it is. Um, Today was a great winning day. I reached this milestone. Like I said, I'm happy, excited. I didn't really feel, I kind of felt numb to it because I was already earning like 500 a day, 400 a day, 600, $700 days. Um, but it took a while. It took a couple years to be able to reach to the point where I'm earning and making $500 days in the charts. So trust, like, it got me excited. It got me excited, man, because it took a while, and finally, I started seeing some good results. That's basically like the type of results I was looking for when I first started. And a couple years later, we're finally here, right? So after that, price started pushing back up, doing this thing. Right here, it created another demand zone. I didn't take this because I was already out the trade. I was at work. Price created another demand zone. So whoever missed this trade, they could have taken this other one right here, right? You would have gotten right here, stop loss there, 2 to 1 right here. You're risking, let's say $10 to make $20, twice your risk, and take profit would have hit by 11 a.m. and you would have been done for the day. This would have been a cleaner, safer setup, but I just took the first setup that I saw, you know. And that was basically today's trade breakdown. Right here I have the winning day of 1100 basically on this trade. So that was fun. I actually took another little setup when price started pushing back down, but I wasn't gonna really talk about that one. But this was the main trade that I was excited for the day, and that I really wanted to document and talk about it, and just have it here for the record. Because I know in the future, like, this is just the beginning, and I know in the future I'm gonna look back at this video and be like, damn, I remember that was my first $1,000 day. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun. So now we're just gonna wait for tomorrow, look for another setup, and continue at it. Like I said, this is just the beginning, and whoever is watching these videos, you guys are here for the journey and watching the start of something great, and just watching me documenting what I'm going through and my experiences and my journey of making it to the top with this skill set. So yeah, and to the next video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other type of videos you guys want to see. I know in the couple next videos I definitely want to start using the webcam, start showing my face a little bit more in these videos. But right now with the setup I got, I don't have the the ability to do it, so we're just gonna stick to this. Yeah, until next time, this is today's trade breakdown and Nasdaq, and we'll see what tomorrow has to offer. See you guys in the next video.